Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiara for those who do not know me. I'm not at all a mental health professional, but I always hope that my experiences will help guide you and fill you with light. If you have not watched my videos before, please check them out, and if any of them resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, so it's May, Mental Health Awareness Month. I love mental health. I love speaking about mental health. Mental health is huge and it's so important to talk about. And I will never stop stressing that enough. Growing up as a Latina and growing up in an environment where mental health doesn't really exist, honestly. We never really talked. I never really knew what depression, anxiety, or any of that was, because it was never really something we spoke about in my household. And as I started getting older, I realized that it's not something that is really talked about in Latino communities at all, or in, communities of color. And I mean, there's already a huge stigma, even in, outside of, our communities of color. There's always been a stigma against mental health, just in general. So, growing up as a Latina, I had to, it was always like, whatever you felt, if you felt depressed, felt like you weren't okay, it was always like, pray or go do some cleaning and you'll feel better. I never really understood the importance of taking care of my mind. And I feel like a lot of us, grow up in these environments where we're told to be strong, like if something doesn't go the way you want it to, brush it off, stop crying over it. You'll get over it. A lot of shutting down your emotions. Not really, sorry if you hear, honestly, there's always noise in the background, guys. I'm sorry, it's where I live. Can't wait to get out of here. So you're taught to not feel, to not really sit with yourself and these emotions. You're taught to really just brush it off. And I think that's where the issue lies. The fact that a lot of us were taught that disregarding and avoiding our feelings is the way to go. And as I've gotten older, I realized how detrimental that is to ourselves and how we need to be able to feel. Because constantly shutting down our emotions, constantly numbing ourselves, desensitizing ourselves, makes it really hard for us to be healthy, striving individuals, right? Because whenever there's an issue or something, we just don't know how to navigate our way through that. And I had to learn to navigate through my emotions and actually sit with my emotions and feel my emotions, because it's so easy to cope in negative ways. So easy to get into drugs, alcohol, so easy to try to get rid of these emotions instead of sitting with them and taking care of our minds the way we're supposed to take care of them. And that leads us to other things, right? Because mental health is huge. There's not just one thing to talk about when it comes to mental health. Everything comes back to our mental health. Everything in life, romantic relationships, careers, school, everything in your life comes back to your mental health, because your brain is what allows you to function, right? Your brain is so important. Okay, your brain is so important, and it's so important to take care of it as you would anything else in your body. And, you know, we all take care of ourselves physically, right? Whether you go to the gym, you know, whether you do yoga, whether you do boxing, whether you run, whatever sports you may do. Or if you may, you know, eat healthy, you know, try to drink a lot of water. We take care of our bodies, right? Skincare routines. We take care of our appearance and of our bodies. But sometimes we forget to take care of our minds, which is just as important. Sometimes it's okay to take a break when you need it. It's okay to take a few minutes to yourself to recenter, to refocus, to re-energize yourself. It is okay to take a break for you. But again, we're taught to be like, if you do not work hard, if you don't get up and and go, you're not going to achieve what you want to do. You need to be on the go all the time. Work, because that's what's going to get you to where you want to be. Because no one wants to fail, right? And that's where we go wrong. Because taking a break doesn't mean you're lazy. It doesn't mean you're not striving towards your goals. It just means you need time to rest. Your brain, your body can only do so much. Now, for people who do or have been diagnosed with a mental illness, whether it be depression, anxiety, ADHD, bipolar, PTSD, whatever it may be that you suffer from, that's out of your control. That's out of your control. My mental illness, my severe depression and anxiety was something I had to learn to live with. And I accepted that it was a part of who I am. And for anyone who suffers from mental illness, you need to realize that your mental illness does not define you. It does not define what you are capable of. And it is so important to know that there are resources out there, that there are people who will listen, people who their career is to help you. Bunch of professionals, psychologists, therapists, and it's okay to get help. Sometimes we just want to manage everything on our own, to do it all ourselves because, that's what we're supposed to do. Do everything ourselves, right? You can't ask for help because asking for help makes you weak, and you're not weak at all. And that's not true. Asking for help does not make you weak. Asking for help is okay, because we as humans can only do so much until we have a breaking point. It is okay to reach out. It is okay. It is okay to take medication if you need it. It is okay to go to therapy. It is okay to have an emotional support animal. It is okay to talk about it, because we all suffer from mental health. Everyone. There's no one in this world that has a perfect life in every aspect of their life. There's no one in this world who has a perfect life. There's no way every aspect of your life can be so perfect that you're not affected by anything. Mental health affects everyone. Whether you have been diagnosed with something or you haven't, it doesn't matter. Taking care of our brains is crucial. Seek help if you need it. Be there for people, because you never know what demons someone is facing. Treat people with respect. Treat people with kindness. Because even those who are smiling, joking, who may look like the happiest of people, are suffering. Be there for others. Most importantly, be there for yourself. Love you.